Morning guys, just leaving Gation Junction and on our way to Milton Keynes, so should be a good cruise. Weather's not that good, but I'm risking it a bit. In the next 2 or 3 days there's going to be something like 50% to 70% chance of rain, so but if I don't try it, I don't do it today, then I do it tomorrow and get soaking wet, I'll be upset with myself. So I might as well take the chance when you get it, because you learn that when you're narrowboating, you take your chance as it comes along, because you don't get a second chance at it, or very often you don't get a second chance at it. Go past that lovely mooring, you can guarantee the next 5 moorings are going to be awful. So yeah, always go with a gut feeling, that's what they say, isn't it? Second bridge of the day. There's bridge 40 back there, so with a bit of luck this should be 39. That is if I ain't nodded off in between bridges. Trees need trimming back as normal, but price of wood and the price of fuel coming up now, I should imagine that will get taken and cleaned up quite quickly nowadays. Really, mind you, trying to get onto the offside is very difficult with a boat because it's always silted up. It's difficult to get in tight enough to ever flying over, but I've got a 1500, 1 meter 500 extension ladder, so all I do is get in as close as I can, try and get a rope around a tree somewhere, tie it off with a return knot, and then put my ladder out, and then look at that rubbish. People bag of rubbish there thrown in the hedge, and you got a service point. You've got a service point just up the road, even if you could walk up, couldn't you? Just lets the side down, doesn't it? You know, when the Canal and Overboard Trust starts enforcing orders and all that sort of thing, that's the sort of thing they're going to bring up. If we don't start looking after it, we're going to lose it. I think that's basically where my blog's going. It's as far as the DIY on the boat now is pretty much up to date. I've got to paint one side of the boat. That'll be quite a big blog, painting the boat and the boxes. But pretty much the inside of the boat, the electrical work, all that sort of thing. Just general servicing and maintenance now, really, for the DIY stuff. So that's not going to keep the blog very full. And the cruising videos are okay, but you know, the only thing that can improve them, I think, as from what they are at the moment, is if I manage to get a nice young lady with a bikini right on top of solar panels, that might bang in a few more views and subscriptions. But other than that, I don't think me in a bikini might draw some in. But me in a set of speedos definitely wouldn't. So yeah. But for you out there that are thinking about narrowboating, all the pitfalls and all the how can I say, all the extra bits you've got to put in to live is well worth it when you still hold on to this tiller and you cruising along. You know, it's just, I mean, where else can you cruise along at a walking speed and talk to yourself without anybody thinking you're off your head? You know? And out on a canal you can do that, even if you go past boats that have got people on, you know. They think you're talking to them and they've gone deaf, so, you know, not a bad life. The scenery's incredible, and it's a different view all the time. But 49, so we're counting backwards here. No, it can't be. That could have been 40. I'm not sure. First bridge was coming out of Gation Junction, and the second bridge was I missed, I think. And that's the third bridge, I think. I'll have to look at the video. There it comes. This must be a wharf. I don't know what wharf it is. Here it is, coming up. Blisworth tunnel boat. So of course we're coming up to the tunnel. Yeah, back on the tunnel next. Oh no, it's a bridge. Okay. Close along, it's a bridge. The tunnel can't be too far off. Fire up the slot area. Bridge 49, it's got to be Bridge 48 or Bridge 50. Nice old wharf. Big old corn stores and warehouses. Warehouse building, all flats now probably. Yeah, so where we'd say, there we go. Whoops. Wait for it to get a GPS signal. Yeah, I'm not far off the tunnel at all. So, we need to get tunnel ready then, don't we? So, hi, I'm Lex. Sorry? Yeah, Boston boat, yeah. Yeah. I'm trying to think of her name. Absolutely brilliant. Nah, it's gone. Yeah, best built. Really good. Is that an ABC? Yeah, it is. Yeah. Yeah. What's the channel? Now about Misfit. YouTube. same boat I've got, ABC Boats Boston. Annie! ABC Boats Boston. Yeah. Hi Annie. It's yeah, cracking boat. I looked around all over the place to find a boat, and looked around at second-hand ones and a bit dubious whether they'd be any good or not. So I ended up going for a new shell. I looked around a few places, I won't mention any names, but Boston boats were the best welded boats I've seen. The first boat I looked at was a wide beam. I went off the creek and stood on the back of a wide beam there, and I thought there's no way I can get an Arctic lorry through that bridge. Not a chance. They are massive. Absolutely. Even the what were they called? The first YouTube blogs I watched was We're on the Move. We're on the Move, that's it. They had a 10 foot wide beam, which is a slightly thinner one. They're not too bad. If you need that extra, if you're disabled with a wheelchair or something like that, you need that extra width, then yeah, a 10 foot wide beam's good, not too bad at all. And that, but these massive, great big things, no, just causes havoc on the cut. Yeah, so coming up on the tunnel now. So I think they're on. We're on here. These three little dots as I'm coming up on the canal. Got a little while to go yet, I think, maybe, up on the tunnel. So, what I'm going to do when I've got the chance, that's not the way to do it. You should think about this before you get out of bed in the morning. I should have had all the chimney down, all the things down, everything. Through Blisworth tunnel. A good one, I hope. Got a fender down this side. And they felt that. Good fenders there. I've brought the front one up. And we've got a boat coming through, so they must be coming through the tunnel. Brilliant. Morning.
Really wet.
Said it's really wet, so wind's not going to cut my hand off, so that's good. What else have we got?